interpret needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. Intel has told us there are at least 7.
Okay, I already see one. Give him. Okay.
They're the same picture.
It's a funny show. I'm such a very funny fucking guy.
Hey guys, so King of Fighters Arena just dropped today, and I've been doing some research on this, like, what is this game? If you're like me, you were seeing the trailers come out for the characters, and I'm thinking, like, okay, but what am I looking at here? Like, this looks pretty much exactly the same as King of Fighters All-Stars, including the art. As you see, Leona right here, this is reused art from King of Fighters All-Stars. So if you're a King of Fighters All-Stars fan, you may have been kind of confused on, what is this game going to be and why play it if I'm already playing King of Fighters All-Stars. So first I'll talk about the combat. The combat is very similar, if not exact, to King of Fighters All-Stars. By the way, I'm playing this on PC. They have a PC client already usable here. Right off the bat, you can just get it right on the Netmarble little launcher here. But it plays really smooth. I haven't had too many issues. I haven't played that many matches yet since it just came out, and I've been doing kind of research on what this game is. But the gameplay is fine. The graphics are better. If you didn't see like a comparison, you wouldn't be able to tell probably. But it's not hugely better, but it is better. So there is that. But as far as the gameplay goes, it is fun. There's a decent amount of characters you can play. I'll show you the characters that are out right now, and you can just play any of these characters. There's a couple game modes, I'll go over it, but you can play any of these characters you want. You don't have to unlock these characters. What you do have to unlock is their mastery. So let's use Terry for example. So to unlock their mastery is how you start increasing their stats, but also each character has a stamina. So each character has, you can see down here at the bottom left, Terry has 300 stamina. I forget how much stamina you lose. I think it might be like 10 or something per round or per match that you use them in, but it comes back 25% every 6 hours, and that goes for also your main stamina on the main screen here, your AP. That comes back. Also, while we're all talking about AP, if I'm understanding it correctly, while you're not using AP, there's like a special AP that builds up. So if you're a type of person that can't play this game that often, there is going to be like some extra AP that you can get, so you can play, like, let's say you only can play on Saturdays, but you can play a lot on Saturday. You can use all that extra AP that builds up plus this AP, and then I think the extra one gives you like extra mystery boxes. I'm not 100% sure on all that. Some of this stuff was kind of confusing and new to me, especially when we get into kind of the virtual currency kind of NFT type stuff, but I will get into that. But here are the characters. I think they carried over pretty well. They did a good job. They play pretty much just like they do in King of Fighters All-Stars for the most part. There are some differences, but I do think the combat is fun. It's all PvP. This game is all PvP oriented, which is something I normally like. Here are the different modes. There's practice. You can go in there and pick anybody you want, practice any way you want. There's different like situations you can put yourself in and like kind of mod things up. The 1v1, a single 1v1 match is you versus one other person, and you pick a team of 3, very King of Fighters standard. Now the 3v3, I've not done this, but this actually sounds really fun. It's 3 people versus 3 people, and you each pick one person, and it's whoever beats all 3 characters wins. So even if you're the last one on your team and your first 2 teammates lost and you have to fight all 3, you do that. So if team A and team B, let's say, so team A beats the first player on team B, that person on team A stays, and the second player on team B fights team A. So that's kind of cool. I would like to try that. That actually sounds pretty fun. I like when there's like team aspects of it. I think a lot of people have fun with that too. But 1v1's always going to be classic. But there are different modes, and I do want to try that 3v3 at some point. I guess now that we've talked about some of the gameplay, what is different about it and why play it? So we'll go into the controllers. So this is kind of like your main one of the biggest mechanics of the game. So you're gonna get one of these controllers if you buy it. Okay, so here's an example. Here's a controller box. So in this box there's going to be one of these random controllers, and the controllers have like different rarities and different like stats on that. It's like comfort and a couple other stats. It's like how much mining it, and this allows you to mine fight money, and also you get mystery boxes as you play. So you're gonna get the controller, you're gonna play the game, based on how good your controller is and those stat modifiers on it, you'll get fight money, which you can use to get like you can do all kinds of exchanging with the currencies in this game. I'll briefly go over that. But then also the mystery boxes. The mystery boxes, you can see these slots here, these empty slots. It'll kind of work like a loot box in other mobile games where it takes time for it to open. But you'll get gems, and you can put those gems into your controllers whenever you unlock the controllers high enough that they'll have slots, and that just increases more of their stats. It's things like how fast they mine, how slow the energy goes down on it, things like that, right? So it just how much you mine for that. So that's kind of like the main mechanic of it. So let's say you have a really good controller, you can seal it and put it on the market, and then so people can buy it, I suppose, or you could sell it, what have you. This part I'm very unfamiliar with because I've never done anything like that before, so other people might have more insight on this than I would. And I read through the site thoroughly, and I'm still kind of, I don't thoroughly understand this. So here is a token shop that you can exchange all, like, so there's fight money, black diamonds, diamonds, which is something I'm a little bit more familiar with. Diamonds is what you'd be using to just like summon characters, summon these cartridges in this game. So all the characters you can always use. I'm sure they'll add more. It's all the way up to the Orochi saga, basically. But as far as unlocking their mastery, that's what the gacha is, and also the controllers. But that's a little different. But diamonds is what you're going to use to buy the controllers and also the cartridges. But you can unlock cartridges for free. So there are events going on here that I've, like here for instance, you can unlock a random cartridge. So you have no idea who this is going to be, but I'm going to get one. Maybe I'll do that here in a second. But here is the special check-in that you can get. You can get music. You can get these mystic cubes. So mystic cubes are what you're going to use to upgrade your character once you've unlocked their mastery. It's either that or you can use fight money to do that. So there are ways that you can upgrade your character for free without doing the whole controller and all that stuff. So if you don't want to do that, which I probably won't just because I'm unfamiliar with it and it's not that big of a deal to me. There's achievements here that you can get, some of this, mystery points, more of the mystic cubes. This is action points, so you're like stamina type of thing. So there's lots of achievements there. Here's the mastery event. So as you mastery a character, this is an event where they're gonna get you stuff. It's cool. So what are these things that you're looking at here? So this is a player icon. This is gonna be like your main screen character. And one thing that you can do in this game that's slightly different than King of Fighters All Stars is you can change their background, and I'll go for that here in a second. There is 2 different battle passes. I think this is actually kind of reasonable, these 2 season passes. So there's the season pass, which is just a battle pass. The very first thing you get to pick is you get to choose what cartridge you want. So that's actually kind of cool. You can just, if there's a certain character you love, you can just pick it. And start unlocking their mastery. How much does it cost? It's like $9. That's not too bad, and you get all this other stuff. So that's reasonably priced. You get the Wonderland Athena icon, character, background, voice announcer for things, and this little like sparkly background for characters. So you can have like Iori and then have these like rainbow star sparkly backgrounds behind it. That's kind of funny. And then there's the special pass, which you can get a lot of this for free. So as you can see, I got this for free. You come down here, you can get this for free as you are just playing. The points, it's here. Yeah, here you go. 150 points for wins, 50 points for losses. You can get but that you have to pay for. This is only like $3. Not bad. You get a couple of random cartridges, I believe. I think they're all random. So you get 3 cartridges, so you can unlock 3 characters' masteries, and you can see Mai on your title screen and stuff. So there's that. So here's, I got this for free, Leona, just the title screen and the background, but you can change it. Just this I found mildly funny. So you can have like this announcer chick, and then you can have like missiles behind her. But you can do that with any of those things that you unlock. I like the missiles behind certain characters. I think it'll be funny. Just, it's so weird to see huge missiles behind certain characters. So there's that. You can unlock music and titles as well, I believe. I don't know where the titles are, but I know I have some unlocked. So back to kind of like the currencies of the game. So there are like 4 different currencies. There is fight money that you get for mining with your controller for just playing the game. You can get exchange that for black diamonds, which I think is what you're going to be using to kind of turn your currency into real money in a way, or helping upgrade your controller. Also diamonds, like I mentioned, that's what you're going to use to get the cartridges, right? But also the controllers. So that begs the question, how much do the controllers cost, right? So here is a controller box. This is common. I'm not sure. There's the rates. The rates are just like whatever's. But that's 2,400 diamonds. So what does that mean in this game? So I will show you what that means. So here is the diamond packages that you can buy. You go all the way up to the 100, and that's still 1,500 diamonds. So it's gonna cost you like what, $200, not quite 200, So that's the threshold, I assume, to get the controllers. So overall, the gameplay loop and like the whole point of playing the game, from what I understand, is you can play it for free. I think you can upgrade the characters a fairly good amount, just with the cubes that you can get for doing achievements and events, things like that. And I'll kind of go over the character mastery, because I do have a character that I unlocked. I didn't get it on the footage of it, unfortunately, but I got Iori unlocked the mastery because I got like a random cartridge. But so you can play it for free, just have some fun PvP, play it on the go, play it on your PC. But as far as the crypto NFT aspect of it, the gameplay loop, it seems to me, is invest in the controller. Hopefully you get a pretty decent one. You can upgrade it, get some good sockets in there. That thing will help you farm this currency that you can use to upgrade your controller, repair it, and possibly seal the controller and sell it for a lot. I want to say like hundreds, 600, what have you. I'm not sure exactly how much you could possibly sell it for, but I think that's kind of the goal, and I think what might drive people to play it. It's not so much for me, just because I'm not into that whole kind of virtual currency world. Not that I think that there's anything wrong with it. I just have no interest in it, really. So here are here's the character here. I have Iori. I unlocked his mastery, and I kind of want to show you what are the upgrades, like what are you going up against with somebody who has crazy high mastery or whatever. So here's at level 200, get 10% defense, also 70% crit damage, 50% attack damage. That's a lot. These numbers are a lot higher than I thought they were going to be for some of this. So you can see it here. Ultimate gauge by 60, increase fighter's attack by 8. That's decent. Increases character's guard by 50. This is probably a pretty big one. Reduces the PG consumption of escape. So that way, you know, the bar that you're using to get out of attacks while you're getting beat up isn't going to, won't hinder your attack, your offense as much, you know. So it's pretty good stuff. You can go to the mastery board here. You can see you can upgrade certain moves, just like King of Fighters All-Stars. You can kind of have your different ways of customizing it all the way up to the highest rank here, Diamond Mastery. And as you can see, you can use, which is like the character currency here. So you get that by getting duplicates. The mystery cubes, you get that for just, like, I have 200, and I've just dabbled in the game as of right now. You get it by doing like events and things like that, or you can use fight money, which is what you'd be farming with your controller. So I mean, that's about the gist of it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. My footage did come out and I cut out, and I have to re-record some of this, but yeah, I think I covered just about everything. So yeah, that's the gameplay loop. Get the controller, fight, beef up your controller, sell it, profit, I guess. And then if you're playing for free, you just play some pretty decent PvP. It works well. On PC, you can choose to fight against just other PC people, and I think it runs fine so far. So all in all, I'm not mad at it. I'm sure it took very few people to make this from their team because it's mostly reused assets. So I don't feel like this took away from King of Fighters All-Stars that much. If it did, I can't imagine more than like a handful of people went into whipping this together because all the assets are pretty much the same. I only think this would be worth it if you're really into the NFT stuff. There is a slight graphical upgrade, so there is that. So could be worth just checking out. Maybe if you play King of Fighters All-Stars, but I'm just going to mainly stick with King of Fighters All-Stars. I'll probably cover this every once in a while if they do something noteworthy, maybe. But all in all, I'm mainly going to stick with King of Fighters All-Stars. But again, if they do something cool, I'll probably announce it just because I love King of Fighters so much. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. If this was informative, or you like the video, or you hate this game, give me a comment, give me a like. I'd appreciate it a lot. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm struggling with that, so it would really mean a lot to me if you would consider it. Good luck to you in all your polls in King of Fighters All-Stars, King of Fighters Arena, and any other King of Fighters or any gacha game that you're playing. Good luck to you. God bless you, and you have a blessed day, y'all.